What's going on, everybody? Gear time, I guess. I am going to be working on making what is my uh, ultimate dream pack. So stay tuned. All right, so let's start off with something last thing first, I guess. The pack. I loved my pack. This is the Hyperlight Junction 2400, and I absolutely love this pack. Nothing got wet on the inside because I did line it with a compactor bag. I also had separate bags for my electronics and my water filter, stuff like that, when I needed to keep it dry and warm. As far as durability goes, Hyperlight is very well known for their durability, and this pack held up amazing. The only thing I had with this pack is I will be getting a 3400 eventually, just to have that little bit of extra space for other items like a bear canister or something like that. I want it to be able to carry up to like 50 pounds as opposed to the 40 pounds that this Junction will carry. Okay, so a new addition to everything that I use, I am using Dirty Girl gaiters. These things are really nice. They keep all the gunk out of your shoes. I opted for snow camo. Well, I guess it's now called urban camo, but I really like these things. They connect to Ultras just fine. Next item is going to be my headlamp. This little thing right here is amazing. This is the Petzl Bindi. Rechargeable, what, 2-3 different lights on the for the brightness level, and it's got the red light with like a flashing mode. Rechargeable, comes in like it's super lightweight. I think it's only a couple ounces, maybe 3 at most. Shock cord with the back, with its adjustable. This thing is great. Another item I am keeping and sticking with is this, my little Gerber Paratrooper knife that I found on the AT back in 2016. It was right stuck in the trail. Again, I hunted around to see who the owner was, but nobody claimed it, so I have had it since then. This little thing is great. I have nothing bad to say about it, just sharpened it. Works good. Next item I really liked is I had this Trigger Point massage ball. It's a foam ball, and I use this nightly on my feet. I also used it on my back. I used it to roll out my muscles. This thing, it's absolutely great. Comes in at about 1 ounce. I think it's 2.5 inch maybe at most. No complaints here. Next, Dollar Tree pack towel. All right, it was Captain America or Hello Kitty. I almost opted for Hello Kitty, but this thing works great. I did use it for the inside of my tent for condensation. I also used it for my cook pot. Yeah, I did have two of them to start. I will keep two from now on, one for the cook pot, one for the tent. But yeah, Dollar Tree, this thing comes in at less than an ounce. Yeah, no complaints. Gossamer Gear Thin Light Pad, 1/8 inch. This thing has 19 inches across and 59 inches long. I absolutely loved this thing. I put it underneath of my Thermarest pad for to keep it from popping in the shelters. Works great for that. Also, I put it on top of my pad for colder nights. And the reason being is this has a 0.47 R value, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just in my mind or something, but I felt so much warmer sleeping on top of this. It may just be the type of closed foam cell that this is made of, but I did feel warmer. Another item that I absolutely loved, my tent. Now this is the Six Moon Designs Lunar Solo. I bought this tent originally to get used to a single wall shelter. This little puppy comes in about 24, 25 ounces, and there's a lot of space in here. I absolutely love this. This is the updated version, the 2019, 2020 version, the Sil Poly, Sil Nylon blend that they're using this from now on. And I did love this tent. I really did. But with that being said, I figured it was time to upgrade a little bit. Now, if you want more info on this tent, I do have a video about this. I'll link it around here somewhere. And I'll let you guys, check that out. Yeah, I did get super comfortable using this. I set this up at night in the pitch black, and it was a decent pitch, which was good. I also, I set it up one time in the rain, and no issues. It was super fast, and I stayed dry. Well, like I said, I'm changing over to upgrade for weight and a little bit more room, because this does have 3 sloping walls that go around you. There's plenty of room in the vestibule. Don't get me wrong there, okay, guys, because I threw in everything and I had all my gear spread out. I could probably fit a dog in here to go with that, but it is time for a change. That change is going to be this. This is a Zpacks Duplex. It does not compress down as much, but it is lighter, which is exactly what I was looking for. Lighter, to me, with a little bit more space, absolutely great. Also, this is a Dyneema composite fabric material, so it does not soak up any water at all. Now, the Sil Poly, Sil Nylon version, whatever they're using, is absolutely wonderful for that. It does absorb less water, which is great. Okay, my tent held up absolutely fine. I am keeping that as a backup because I did love that tent a lot. I am hoping that I will love this one just as much. This thing weighs in at about 19 ounces without the stakes. Okay, also with addition to, I'm going to start carrying 2 more stakes. But I did change out my stakes because I was using one regular standard size groundhog stake from MSR for the guy line. I'm not going to do that anymore. I found that I really don't need to. So what I'm going to be using now are a grand total of 8 MSR Groundhog Minis. I do leave them just with a rubber band around it. It works fine. And I slide them in here. I'm probably going to work on trying to compress this down a little bit more. I'll see how that works. So, change to my big three. No change to my big three. And I absolutely love this. Love that, love that, love these. Those are brand new. Move on to something, some other gear changes real quick. No change here. I do love this Hyperlite roll top bag. It's 13 ounces. This is my food bag. No problems. And I can fit anywhere from 3 to 7 days worth of food in here. It works. No change here. Polished bowl spoon. Long handle. It's not a Toaks. I just got it off of Amazon, but it weighs in comparably. I think this was... I can't remember how much this was, guys. I think it was like 12 bucks maybe. This Core Elements, I believe, is the brand on it. It does work out great. I do recommend getting the polished bowl because it makes you feel like you're using a real utensil out there. And you don't get the grittiness from the titanium. Alright guys, a trowel is a trowel. It doesn't matter if you get it from the Deuce of Spades, from the Andes company or whatever, or UST, which this one's a UST. I could get a Deuce of Spades and I could have it in blue, but it weighs the exact same and it does the exact same thing. So when you need to dig a cat hole, just make sure you have a trowel. Or if you want to be super ultralight, use a tent stake. Just make sure you dig a 6 to 8 inch hole and bury it, okay? Next item, brand new. As you guys know, I experimented with an umbrella, and in the Smokies it worked out great. So I got a new item. This is a Six Moon Designs Carbon Shadow, or Shadow Carbon, I don't know, it's the carbon one. It's just super lightweight, 6.8 ounces. I got the hands-free kit to go with my pack, and I threw a feeler out there on Instagram and Facebook, and I got a lot of replies back about using this one. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with it and see how much I like it. I do love the umbrella, I do. I want to see if this one's going to be the right one for me. Next item. This is a Flowfold wallet. It's a little company here in Maine, and I love cottage companies. Guys, you guys know I do. Obviously, I mean, almost everything here is from a cottage company. But, yeah. So, this part right here is made of sailcloth, and this is super thin. It's less than an ounce. And I did like it. I love the idea of having an actual wallet because I like to do that. And this part was great, but I had pictures in here and I had my cash in here and everything. This is waterproof. Whatever this fabric is, I think it's like a nylon or something, is not waterproof. So everything got soaked. Literally, I had to put like my money down and wipe it all off. I was money laundering, so to speak. But so this thing, no, this thing I can't recommend. I can say with all certainty, if you want to use one of these, please do. I mean, it's a great company, support them. They have multiple colors. This comes in black, blue, orange, red, whatever, purple. They have different products as well. And this is quality material. Maybe if you want to use it for like an everyday thing where it's not going to get as wet as much, but in a downpour soaking rain, it did not hold up for me. So, goodbye. Is the Melly, okay? I enjoy wearing a Melly, I do. It's nice, it's lightweight, it does dry pretty fast. I only hiked in it twice and it got soaked. I found that I tend to sweat a lot, and I have a different fleece that I prefer to hike in. Now, that being said, I did wear this around for like a camp shirt before it got too cold where I had to put on my jacket. And this thing worked out great for that. I will continue to wear this and bring it with me. Okay, this particular one weighed in at 9.4 ounces, so that's not bad. And I will continue to take this. Do I recommend this for hiking? Yes and no. This is a good layer to have with you when you get to camp or when you stop, and it's very highly accessible. Otherwise than that, though, I cannot personally hike in this because it's too hot for me. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much what you're going to get out of there. It's, you know, gear is a personal choice. Now, whether it works for you or it works for me, that's fine. Okay? Hike your own hike. One of the most tired sayings I think there is, but it does make sense. So this is the BRS 3000T. I had no problems with this stove at all. I do carry an extra O-ring, like you guys know, in my little utility kit. And this little stove held up fine. I make coffee in the mornings with it, and I made a hot meal at night. 25 grams, no complaints. I'm going to keep using it. I do have a backup stove. I do have a Snow Peak Giga, whatever it is, as a backup, just in case this did break, and it didn't, so hey, it works. $15 on Amazon, no complaints here. So I'll continue to use this. Comes with a little bag. I kept this and a little mini Bic lighter. Works fine, works great. I kept it inside of my pot, which is the next item. Toaks 750 milliliter pot. It's got little things on the inside so you can measure out your water. No complaints. It's really hard to mess up a titanium lightweight pot, okay? 3.6 ounces with the lid and the koozie. Keep the lid, you boil water faster. It helps save fuel, all right? Also, once you boil a little extra water so you can have coffee or a hot drink with your food. That's key. I do like this a lot. That being said, these handles do tend to get hot really fast. The outer lip here, you don't need to buy those hot lips, okay? Just let it cool off for a minute and it's fine. This stuff cools off quick. I did keep the koozie, to keep everything compact in here. And I also use this as a pot holder. When I knew the pot was hot, I just grab it like this. No melt, no nothing. This thing's still in perfect shape. I'm going to continue to keep doing that. If you're one of those people that wants to go, you know, super ultra lightweight, you know, whatever it is, and you just take a rubber band on there, I don't know, maybe, what do you guys do to grab this? Just, hey, let me know. So, with that being said, these are just the items I'm going over in this video. I'm going to have another video coming up with other videos, other videos with other items. I did make my own product videos to use in here. I only put a few in just to see how it works out, see if you guys like this type of gear video that I'm trying to put together. All right. Oh, you know, might as well do it. I'm wearing it. So one last item, this hat. Climalite Adidas hat. Yeah. Again, keeps sweat and it helps dry. It's lightweight. Keeps the sun out of your eyes. Keeps the rain from smacking your face when you're not using an umbrella. So I'm going to continue to, you know, use this. I like it. But that's all, guys. So I'm going to be making some other changes to my pack. And I had to send out one item to get repaired and one item had to get replaced. So the replacement's actually on its way. I like that. I'm going to be replacing a few other things that I will get to later on. But, yeah. I didn't need to replace them. All right. Now, this is me just making my own customized dream pack tailored for me that I wanted. You know, this isn't just I settled because this is what was available. No, I mean, price be darned, the availability be darned, I'm going to get what I want. Okay? Now, with that being said, this particular setup might not work for you, and that's okay. Again, gear is personal. So, yeah. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, because I'm starting at ground zero due to the COVID interruption of my Appalachian Trail 2020 thru hike. I hope I can get back out there again this year, guys. If not, I do have some other things planned. And I will be starting out in 2021 if need be. Also, I love that the ATC did decide to be nice to hikers for once and say, hey, you can pick up right where you left off and it'll still count as a thru hike, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm a purist, kind of. I'll skip the approach trail this time because I've already done it, but I'll start at the top of Springer and make my way, taking my happy behind to Katahdin up here in Maine. That's just how I feel about it, guys. Let me know how you actually feel about this in the comments. All right. You know, it is what it is, but we'll see. We'll see. So again, like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.